Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to cover a very important SQL interview question which will test the understanding of the SQL operators. Okay, so let's start. So we have this query. Okay, say start from table where 1 equals to 1 and 1 equals to 0 or 1 equals to 1 and 1 equals to 1. Okay, so what will be the output of this query? Okay, so before answering this question, okay, you should have the knowledge regarding the SQL operators. Okay, so let's first understand the basics of that. Then we can easily answer this question. Okay, so as you know, right, we have this and or operators, right? So you should know, right? If you have this and or in your query, then which one will execute first? Okay, so always remember it will be the AND operator that will execute first because it has the highest order precedence, okay, as compared to the OR, okay. So it will be the AND operator that will execute first, okay. And then right, if you are applying OR operation, okay, and if you have true and false value, so always remember you will get true value in case of OR whenever if any one of the condition is true, okay. So as you can see here, right, if you want to apply OR operator and if any of the value is true, then you will get it as true, okay. As you can see here, right, here both the values are true, so you will get true. Here one value is true and one value is false, so you will get true, okay. The same goes for false and true also, okay. If both are false, then you will get false, okay. So just remember that. And in the AND operation, what will happen? In the AND operation, both the conditions should be true, then only you will get true, okay. Otherwise it will be false. So here if you see, right, for the AND operator, if both the conditions are true, then we will get true, okay. Otherwise, if any of the condition is false, then you will get false, okay. So just remember that. And regarding this 1 equals to 1 in SQL, so obviously 1 is equal to 1, so it means it is true, okay. And regarding 1 equals to 0, it means obviously 1 is not equal to 0, right? So it means it is false one, okay. So just remember that, okay. So now based on this understanding, let's try to see the solution of this problem, okay. So first let's try to see which one will execute first, okay. So let me just rewrite this query, okay, in the operator precedence, okay, like which one will execute first, okay. So let me just do one thing. Let me increase the font, okay. So now if you see, right, what I can do, I can put this. So as I discussed here, right, the first operator that will execute first, it will be the AND operator, right. So what I can do here, I can put this into one AND condition, right, okay. I can put the brackets here, and the same I can do for this AND, okay. So what does this will mean? That this AND condition will execute first, okay, here, and for this AND also, okay. So once these both ends get executed, then at the end this OR condition will operator will execute, okay. So now see what will be the result of this. So as I told you, right, 1 equals to 1 means true, okay, and 1 equals to 0 means false, okay. So let me just rewrite this, okay. So 1 equals to 1 will become true, okay. So let me just rewrite this, and 1 equals to 0 will become false, right. The same here, 1 equals to 1 true, and 1 equals to 1 true, okay. Now what will be the output of this true and false, okay. So as I told you, whenever if the operator is AND, okay, so to get the true value of both the conditions should be true, right. But here we have one condition is false, right. So obviously if I apply AND operator, then it will become false, right. So basically my this condition will become false, right. Okay, I can replace it, right. So it will become false, okay. And what will happen to this? True and true will become true, okay. Now now we have this OR operator, right, false or true, okay. So whenever you have OR operator, so what will be the output? If any of the condition is true, then it will always return true. So here we have one of the condition as true, right. So it will turn me as true, okay. So basically my output will become true, right. So it will get replaced with true, okay. Let me just write. So now you see, right? Now my query is like this, okay? Select star from table where true. So basically, what this will do, okay? This will return me all the data of this table, whatever we have the data in this table, okay? So what will be the output of this query? It will return all the data of your table, okay? That will be the answer, okay? So now let me go to the database, okay? And let me try to execute the same query, okay? And we will see, are we getting the same output or not, okay? So I already have this users table created, okay? So I will put this into my YouTube video description so that you can practice the same, okay? So as you can see here, right? I already have this table created and it is having this data user ID and name, okay? Now let me try to execute this query, okay? So let's see what this will give, okay? So let's execute this. So you can see, right? I am getting the same output as I was getting from select star from table, okay? Why it is so we are getting the same? Because we have seen here, right? At the end it has become like this, okay? Select star from users where true. So in the where condition we have true, right? So it means it will return all the data of your table, okay? So as you can see here, right? Let's say if it is to true you will getting false, then what it will return? If we have false here, then it will return zero records from your table, okay? It will return nothing, okay, from your table. Just remember that, okay? So I hope I was able to explain this question to you, okay? If you like the video, then please subscribe to my channel and like the video, comment it. We will meet in the next video with some interesting SQL question. Till then, goodbye and thank you.